Yo, welcome back to Locked and Loaded. This is Shorty episode number 3. Mitch and I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody that's been supporting us, not only from day one, but just recently, the end of the year, start of this new year. It's been massive support with the followers, subscribers, the feedback that we've been getting on our videos. We absolutely appreciate it. Love every single one of yous. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to, swing us a message, swing us a comment and let us know how you feel. We appreciate it. This is Shorty episode number 3. I'm going to take you through what we've done, where we're at, and how close we are to the light at the end of the tunnel. This thing will be on the road pretty soon, so very exciting. Stay tuned and enjoy. Right, so I just thought I would take a moment to step aside while John is just shaping the roof, finally. I have prepped the body. I've got it all ready to go in primer, which is incredibly exciting. Considering last episode we had the diffs out and it wasn't even running or driving on its own wheels. Everything's all been redone, rebuilt. A little bit of a recap here. I'll be throwing cinematics over the top of all this. So since the diffs were out, we have redone all the brakes, brake pads, brake calipers, brake rotors, wheel bearings, swivel hubs, all new seals and gaskets, kingpin bearings, moving through all the hub seals, axle seals, the diffs and full underbody's been rust proofed and sprayed. All the suspension got color matched. You would have seen that in episode 2. Now we're just really ripping into bodywork. So all the rust has been cut out. There'll be plenty of cinematics. I've got a lot of photos and still shots of that. Rust, welding in patches. At the moment we're bogging over the patches. Initially I planned on cutting and shutting the roof and then doing a tube gutter. Now I've sort of changed my mind the more that I've been playing with it and thinking about the idea. Like I'm not going to run anything on the roof. I don't plan on running a rack or a rooftop tent or anything like that. The Shorty is 100% just going to be a daily weekender. So just for me to turnkey and either take it for a wheel or throw the swag in the back and just enjoy, 12 beers in an esky and just do it super simple, like back to basics. That's always been my intentions and plan with the Shorty. So yeah, I'm just scrapping the idea of the roof gutters and we're going completely shaved roof. I also think it looks a lot more just a lot more clean, a more professional look. So when it appears at shows and things like that and car meets down the track, it's just going to be a very nice presentable car as well. I haven't mentioned anything about color yet. I did put a poll out on Instagram. If you saw it, there was plenty of wild and weird and wacky combinations and colors that people chose from. Absolutely sick suggestions. I wasn't really taking suggestions. I know what color I was going to paint the Shorty from day one. I did toss up backwards and forwards between 2 different colors and it all depended on how far I wanted to go with it. If I stayed just doing a closed door respray, like a quick rub back and just call it a day, it was going to go like a Mercedes pearl white or like the Nissan Navara pearl white. It's just a basic nice color. The door jambs could stay white, the engine bay could stay white, just keep it super simple. But for what it takes to pull 4 doors off, pop a bit of glass out and just fix everything properly while I'm going, considering it's no real time constraints and just the time to be able to do it, I thought bugger it, we'll rip it all off and we'll do a complete color change. So yeah, I still won't announce that. It's going to be a bit of a surprise, but comment down below what color you think it's going to be, and in the next episode when we do a color reveal and everything like that, I will give away a sticker pack to the first person that comments the right color for the car. So yeah, get your guesses in. It's going to be sick. It's a pretty cool color, so get your guesses in and let us know what you think. But that's basically back up to scratch with where I'm at. So yeah, this is a bit of a long-winded video, just catching back up to where we were, and I'm really sorry that I haven't filmed more. I've been so under the pump and absolutely flat out. It's just been a very hectic few months. And I'm also trying to get myself down to Southeast Queensland, so I'm just juggling a million things between working away, trying to get this Shorty done, trying to prep for Rocky Nats, trying to get down to Southeast Queensland, and then I was just in Southeast Queensland over New Year's. You know, there's just a lot of things that I've been juggling, so getting your content out has been a little bit difficult, and I do apologise, but I can assure you that Mitch and I are working on some big things coming for 2024, so please stay subscribed, like, comment, share it with your mates, because this is just going to be the start of something very big. So watch this space, that's all I really got to say. But yeah, anyway, we'll continue on with the episode. That's enough of me rambling. We'll get back into it, and fingers crossed we've got the Shorty in primer by the end of this episode. Well, we will have it in primer by the end of this episode. I'll edit it all through, so please stay tuned. I've got plenty more to show you, and it's gonna be sick.
Don't worry about me, Bob. Yeah!
Calling out your name, calling out your name, calling out your name, calling out your name, been in hiding, I've been calling out your name from the darkness, thinking it's too late. If you're faded, I've been too much on your plate, I'll keep hiding.
Alright, so just checking back in with another little update. We've been sanding 5 to 6 hours now. Smashing it out. Cab's pretty well done. This side's all done. The roof's all shaped up with bog. On the back side, we've got it all laid down. And same with this side. Just needs to dry and shape. But all the doors and panels, they're all sitting behind me. They've all been sanded back. The body's all been sanded back. Just a little bit left to go on the roof, and then hopefully we'll get this thing in primer this afternoon, which would be absolutely sick. It'd just be good to see it all like, yeah, one color and back to where it should be. So stay tuned.
Calling out your name, calling out your name. Tell me how you're feeling since you got me out in the open. Now I'm ready to dive in. I know you told you it would be a slow burn. Been in hiding, I've been calling out your name from the darkness, thinking it's too late. If you're faded, I've been too much on your plate, I'll keep hiding, calling out your name, calling out your name.
Jump cut 3 days. From when I said that I was putting the body in primer, which you would have just seen in the previous clip, I've now got all the panels in primer as well, just behind me here. Dylan and I did that last night. Big shout out to the boys from MTF for just bending over backwards. The late nights that we spent in the shed, I don't think I got home till midnight last night. There's been a few of those nights, but everything is all straight, blocked, primed, ready to go. Also, massive shout out to those that work in the panel and paint industry, because there is so many hours that go into getting panels straight, and I just don't know how you do it. There's a lot involved with straightening out panels, from pulling it, beating it, laying that bog, getting it flat, blocking it. Yeah, it's been a huge learning curve for me, because I do nothing with panel and paint, but this has been such a good learning experience for myself, going from like, you know, mechanic side of things to now learning panel and paint. Like, this is really sick. So big shout out to you guys, because there's a lot of work that goes into this. It's probably taken me a lot longer, obviously, because I have no idea what I'm doing, but I am very blessed to have all the tools in this workshop behind me to be able to achieve what I want to do with this car. We're probably going a little bit over and above with the GQ, considering it is still a 30-year-old car. This thing is going to be completely straight. The panels are all beat back straight. A few slithers of bog here and there, but there's bugger all in it, really. And yeah, body's all straight, roof is shaved. It's crazy to think how far this car has come in the last, I'd say, month, 2 months, from having all the holes in the roof, rusted out completely everywhere, to now having a completely shaved roof. It's all sealed in primer, just needs to be blocked up, sanded back, and then it's ready for color. And then yeah, same with all these panels, they all just need a quick block up and they're ready for color. It's crazy to think. There's not a lot now. I'm getting all the bar work blasted today and getting that painted today, so that's super exciting. And then really from there, all I've got is a few little niggly bits, like my lights from Tech Vituras, they're rocking up shortly, you got to get them in. And then all the rest is just basically painting and piece it all back together. And I do have to paint the bottom entry snorkel, but get to that when we get to that. So excited. This thing is like on the final steps forward, you know, we can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Super stoked, super excited. Stay tuned for what's next. Right, we might wrap up Shorty episode number 3 just here. If there is anything else, I might throw a few little snippets in at the end of this video, like some little behind the scenes or something, some funny bits. But for now, that's where we're up to. Body's in primer, panels are in primer, everything's been rubbed and blocked. This episode might be a little bit boring and a lot of talking because there is nothing interesting to film about sanding, priming, fucking just, it's hours and hours and hours of sanding on 80 grit, then 180, then rubbing it back, feeling it up a little bit more. Like, it's so time consuming, it's not funny. So wrap the video up here. Thank you very much all for watching. I do appreciate it. Me and Mitch love the support. Please comment any feedback down below. If you want to get our banners that look like this, go over to our website, check them out. Yeah, thanks for watching, appreciate it. All right, so real quick, I'm just gonna rip the glass out of that back barn door. I'll show you guys how to do it. It's absolute cakewalk, 2-minute job.